You know, when I was growing up, we didn't have much in our home because my dad drank and spent most of his days in the bars. But we had a pool table in the basement because my dad was a gambler. My dad was such a good pool shark that he could go into a bar or a tavern where we lived there 50 miles north of Chicago, and he could hold that pool table all night long. And basically what they would do is they would bet $1 or $2 on each game, and whoever won the game would keep control of the pool table, and my dad would go in and could absolutely control that table many nights, all night long. That's how good of a gambler he was. But he lived a life apart from Christ. And I remember I was married, I was 22 years of age, and I got a phone call. My dad had been in the bar the night before, and he got into a fight with somebody. And he came home that night, and the conviction of the Lord was on his life. You see, my mother was a Christian. My siblings were Christians as well, and they'd been praying for years for my dad, who, you know, was rarely at home because he spent his time in the bars. Well, that one night he came home and he was under such heavy conviction that he woke my mother up and he said, "Ask the kids to come downstairs and pray for me." And my dad gave his life to Jesus Christ at 42 years of age. And he never went back to that lifestyle again. He went back to the bars 2 or 3 times to tell his buddies that he had given his life to Jesus Christ. And the rest of his life, my dad served Jesus as his Lord and Savior. And friend, I don't know what you're going through. I don't know what you're battling. But I want to encourage you to give your life to Jesus Christ. All you got to do is do like my dad. He said, "Lord, I'm a sinner. I've sinned all these years of my life. I ask you to forgive me my sin and come into my heart and save me." And He'll save you just like He saved my dad, Herb Pharr. Thank you for watching the program. We look forward to seeing you again next week on the next edition of In Your Corner.